NBA Finals, baby. Finals is back. You already know, baby. Let me get these groups in. Tap in before my peoples tap in. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to be right with y'all, man. TGI Friday, man. TGI Friday. That's the best day of the week, man. I can't lie, man. Get my show, no work. I mean, I'm working here, but it ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't no real work. You feel me? Yeah, what's going on, baby? We got Big O in the building representing, baby. My man Big O. Big O plays a Spanish band, y'all. Oh, if you want to give people your link where they can watch you and your bands and your friends play, you more than welcome to put it on my shit, man. You don't even have to ask me, man. You family, Big O. Let them know how to watch your show, because I be seeing y'all playing the guitars and shit. Y'all dudes is nice, man. Let me see who else is there, man. TGI Friday. I'm already amped up. Y'all already know what it is. Big show today. We have a little slight setback. My boy, the dog catcher, had a situation. I can't get into it. But the bottom line is he can't be in the show today. He'll be back next week. Good luck to the dog catcher. Benny Hill in the building, baby. Benny Hill, you've been keeping it consistent lately. This is all I ever asked for, dog. At one time, you was like the running man. I couldn't catch you. But now you tuning in and you getting what I told you that you're going to get. And that's some real work, man. Real spill. Let me let everybody come in, man. Jeff Gerson in the building. Sportsbook Jeff is back, baby. That's my guy. Let me let people fill in. Then we're going to start this show today. We're going to cover some NBA, some hockey. We got a hockey game right now. Game 2. Rangers up 2-1. How about them Rangers, baby? New York Rangers in the building. Let me see who's in the building. Big B4 in the building, baby. That's my day one right there. I think the first show I ever did, B4 had eyes on that. I'll never forget that. Steve Levine, my partner, baby. Yankees up 12-zip. Wow. Dang, Yankees ain't playing around. Yeah, let me let everybody tap in. Then we going to start the show, man. TGI Friday. It don't get better than this, guys. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. If y'all get caught up drinking and driving, and I find out, I'm going to pronounce it on the show. Because I gave y'all more than enough warnings. I don't need to give y'all no more warnings. All right, guys, let's start the show. I got Sportsbook Jeff on deck. The dog catcher, unfortunately, can't make it in. Salute to Miss Dallas Cowboy, Miss Tiffany Lee Mathis. Congratulations. Salute to you. I'm proud of your efforts and what you're doing. I seen what you're doing. Congratulations, girl. Go Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys for life. Let's start the show, baby. Salute to Big Mac. My man Mac in the building, baby. With all the beats. Outdoor Sports. The raw truth. Coming with that energy, baby. That's right. Every Friday I will give y'all everything I got. And if I don't, you check me in my inbox. How about that? I ain't blocking you. I ain't blocking nobody. Yes, sir. Let me let this rock a little bit. We're gonna get the show going, baby. Open sessions and giveaways, like I said, the more the merrier. Everybody let somebody know, you feel me? Alright, salute to Big Mac. Let's get the show started, guys. I just like to give y'all a little shenanigans before we get it off and popping. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the comments, hit the notification bell, subscribe. Appreciate you guys, man. Numbers are slowly drawing up. And, you know, like I said, the more the merrier. Let your friends know. Don't be greedy with the sports information I give y'all. Let other people get it, man. You know what I mean? It's enough for everybody. I promise you, I got enough for everybody. You don't need to be greedy with my information. Give it out. There's enough for everybody. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, Email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fixed. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll hook you up. Hit me up and I'll hook you up. And the instrumentals, hit my man Mech One, man. My man Mech One's right now the dude you need to find, man. Hit me up. I'll get y'all set up. It is what it is. And also shout out to my guy Dwayne Beeman. Having a big fight coming soon. We have a big interview coming out. I don't know if it's going to be this Saturday. It's off and rocking from my man. My man's in the building. That's all I got to tell y'all. My man's in the building. You want to check out the interview maybe this Saturday. I'll alert y'all when. Let me go to news real quick. Former Dallas Cowboys and Chicago Bears running back Marion Barber III died at the age of 38 years old. To me, I don't want to say he was the original Beast Mode, but I remember cats calling him Beast Mode when he was with the Cowboys. Now, of course, the real Beast Mode is Marshawn Lynch, who I actually spoke to the other day. Couldn't give me a video, though. He didn't want to give me a video. Tip me, though, show me some love. But he's the original Beast Mode. I'm not fighting that, Noah Parker. I'm not fighting that. But, you know, if you remember Marion Barber, the 3-4 years with the Cowboys, when he used to do the snake on the floor every time he got a first down, that dude was an electric running back. But then they start having him trying to have him for all 3 downs. That's not his style. He runs too hard for that. Type of guy, you give him the rock, sit him the next 2-3 plays, bring him back in, give him the rock. He's not a 3-down back. Rest in peace. Salute to Marion Barber. Played 99 games, 1156 rushes, 5,000 yards he had in his short career, averaged 4.1, 1 Pro Bowl. Rest in power, Marion Barber III. Other news, other sad news in the NFL, cornerback Jeff Gladney died in a car accident. The kid was only 25 years old, died in Dallas. Crash took place around 2:38 a.m. and according to the police, a white vehicle was overturned, killing Jeff Gladney and Andrea Mercedes Palacios. Rest in peace to him and the young lady that was with him. Kid was only 25 years old. That's my son's age. I know what it is. Very painful. Guys, whoever it is, that's what I'm saying. Football players, peoples in general, you got to be more safe with your livelihood, man. We only live once. Remember that shit. Let me go to other news real quick. San Diego Padres just released Robinson Cano. Let me tell you something. Ever since this guy left the New York Yankees, he's been absolutely basura. I used to like Cano. But when he fucked with Jay-Z and decided to get the bag and gave up the loyalty and what he could have been part of with our New York Yankees, he would have been great because messing with Derek Jeter and all these other guys, they would have kept him on a straight line. But when we went to Seattle, he was on his own and he could not do it on his own. And ever since the guy struggled, decided to use PED, all of that. If you remember Cano, he didn't need no PED. He used to slap the ball around. You went inside on him. He went yard work. Could have been a Hall of Famer. Could have been one of the best second basemen ever, but decided to take the bag. And like I said, sometimes you got to get the bag. But in his situation, he was going to get the bag anyway. Probably would have been a little smaller, but would have got it anyway. And now he's looking for work because nobody want to mess with him. He suffered with the Mets, 41 games, hit 194. Played 17 games with the Padres, hit 091. Get him the fuck out of here. I ain't got no remorse for him. Like, I don't care about him. He deaded us. Good luck moving on, dog. Boxing news. Big fight tomorrow night. That's Devin Haney, a.k.a. The Dream, versus George Kambosos Jr., a.k.a. Ferocious. Supposed to be a real good fight. The Dream is 27-0, 15 knockouts. Kambosos Jr., 20-0, 10 knockouts. If you're a betting man, if you take Haney, it's minus 175. If you take Kambosos, it's plus 155. They thinking it's going to go the distance because over 10.5 is minus 420. And if you take the under, plus 340. So I already explained to y'all what that means. You want to maybe take the under if you take in this fight, but it's actually not an expensive fight. You can take either boxer. Should be a real good fight tomorrow. I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely going to watch it. Don't sleep on that kid, Kambosos Jr. That's all I got to say. Other news. They saying that Danny Garcia, a.k.a. Swift, supposed to fight Jose Benavidez Jr., a.k.a. Merciless. Now, I know a lot of y'all was saying, oh, this ain't going to happen. This don't sound right. I got it from ESPN, dog. You look it up right now. Now, it's still sources, but they saying they really going to try to make this fight. Now, Garcia's 36-3, 21 KOs. Benavidez Jr. right now, who's one of the toughest guys on the low, that nobody want to fight. Nobody want to fight this guy. 27-1-1, 18 KOs. This should be a good one, but I'm going to roll with Benavidez if this fight happens. And the other fight with Haney and Kambosos Jr., I'm going to put myself on the limb. I'm going to run with Kambosos Jr., even though I think Haney's going to win. But you know what? I'm going to put myself on the limb. I'm going to take the underdog in that fight. Let me go to other news real quick. Okay, let me get this information here right. On June 29th, my boy Dwayne Beeman, a.k.a. The Demon, versus Pablo Carrillo, a.k.a. Entrencito. Fight 2. The first one they stopped because of headbutt. June 29th, Barranquilla, Colombia. You will have fight 2 of this fight. Tune in. My boy said, he already said, he's knocking them out, and that's all we got to talk about. He's knocking them out. He's not going to leave it on no headbutt. He's not going to leave it on no decision. Tune in June 29th. Watch the Demon work. Let me go to other news, then I'm going to call Jeff Gerson in the building. You know what? I'm going to save this for Jeff Gerson. And last but not least, longtime NFL QB Ryan Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Fish Magic, announces he's retiring. Fitzmagic played 17 seasons with 9 NFL teams, and what he was known most for, coming out of Harvard, nobody read a playbook and mastered a playbook quicker than Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why a lot of teams used to pick him up mid-season. You give him the playbook, he go get a study in on that Harvard shit with the baby lights, and he'll master that playbook, no line, in a couple days. That's how smart this guy was. Great career. Wasn't really never great, but, you know, great backup. I like to say I liked it. Fitzmagic. Jeff, wherever you at, let's get it popping. Let's bring the NBA to them. It's time to work, baby. Play time over. I'm waiting on my guy right now. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get him in this way. Hopefully I can. TGI Friday. What up, big guy?
Hey, what's up?
Long time no see, baby.
Yeah, I had to take a little vacation, baby.
Yeah, I'd be knowing. If you could, probably the people hear you, but I'm struggling to hear you. Either put it louder or give me some more bass in that voice. Copy?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make believe you angry at me and you yelling at me. I prefer that kind of voice right there. Okay, we're going to jump right into the NBA, Jeff. Beginning of the playoffs, if people remember, you said that the Golden State will play the Boston Celtics in the finals. Great call on that. You know, I remember. I called the last 2 series, and I also made my decision on this series. I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to overcook my grits. Everybody know who I'm on. But before we even get into yesterday's game, Boston 51-31 playing Golden State 53-29, 7-game series in the finals, home court advantage to the Golden State Warriors. Now we could go to yesterday's game. Explain to us what you've seen. Boston had the prevailing 120-108. Tell the world what Jeff Gerson seen in game 1.
Well, I think the big story with game 1 going in was one of 2 things. Would Golden State be rusty, being off a week? And the second thing was, with Boston coming off 2 7-game series, okay, are they going to be ready to go game 1? Okay? And what I think the key factors in the game were yesterday, if you look at quarters 1 and 3, when Steph Curry played, okay, they outscored Boston, double digits.
Right.
When they took Curry out, he scored 21 in the first quarter, He had 0 in the second quarter.
Facts.
Boston came all the way back. They're up 2. Curry comes in quarter 3. They go all the way up 12 points going into quarter 4. They sit Curry out. They lose the momentum again. And then the problem is they never get it back. So the key was they got to find more offense of creating shots when Curry's not in there, for one.
Okay, let me freeze you real quick. Had a talk with a guy named Mark Guillory the other day. Swear to God, they got the best shooters in the world. I'm not blaming Steve Kerr for taking out Curry. Curry has to rest, right or wrong.
He has to rest.
Can't play a whole game like that. I mean, you could, but you don't want to be putting your star players the whole game in a 7-game series, especially in game 1. Maybe game 6, game 7, yeah, but not game 1. Now, I know it's only the first game. I'm not saying that Golden State can't shoot, but I told Guillory, if you're depending on only jump shots against the best defensive team, that's not going to work. Now, if one thing that Golden State did that proved me wrong, they shot over the 38-40% that I said that if they did, that they would lose the game if Golden State could shoot that. But you know why they lost? Because Boston shot 51% from the three-point field goals. So they beat them in their own game, Jeff.
But what happened was when I looked at it, and I'm going to concentrate on the fourth quarter here, I think that Jordan Poole has been a no-show since about game 4 or 5 going back to the prior series. Okay? Right. Jordan Poole is the guy that can also create shots. The shots that Golden State was taking in the fourth quarter was shots that weren't the spots of where the shooters liked the ball. Okay? It was forced. There was a lot of throwing the ball around the outside. They were overcommitting, double teaming Curry. Okay? It seemed like everything was rushed. So, I mean, you got to give a heads off to Boston for that. Okay? Now, what I see with Boston is if it's 5-on-5, the Golden State 5 versus the Boston 5, as you saw in quarters 1 and 3, is a clear advantage for Golden State. But I think what you're seeing here is that Boston has more people that create their own shot going into the second group than what Golden State has. They brought their guys back with Iguodala and Porter and Gary Payton, and what you saw, they really were non-existent in that game. Iguodala was way off. Okay.
Yeah, so, but that's as expected, Jeff. He didn't play the whole play, or GP2's been out for a while.
In series 1.
They got to warm up in the series.
Correct. So, with that being said, you know, I actually expect Boston to go back to Boston up 2-0. And the funny thing is the series over? No, because I still feel like Golden State is Golden State, and this will be a series before it's over with. But I think Golden State's really the one feeling out how to play Boston right now.
Right. One thing that can be said, when you seen Golden State hit their shots, it looked like Boston didn't have no number
answer.
1. That's what it looked like.
Right.
But this is the thing. Like you said, there's 4 quarters in the game. It's not 2 quarters. You can't win 2 quarters and expect to win every time. You normally got to win 3 out of the 4 quarters. Normally.
Well, this would be a big risk. But if you remember back in Series 1, okay, where they took on Denver, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Golden State come out and actually start Jordan Poole and put Curry as a 6th man coming in, okay, which would kind of solve a little bit of that problem, wouldn't it? You bring Curry in 3 or 4 minutes into the game. He doesn't care, okay? The game's not going to be won or lost the first 4 or 5 minutes. Now you've kind of got that overlap with that second quarter. That might be the approach that Curry's going to have to take in this series. Is maybe Curry.
I don't know if Curry's going to be fine coming off the bench, though, in the finals. You know what I know what you're saying. Listen, I told you.
But it makes sense.
But I think it's a pride thing. I don't think Curry wants to come off the bench in the finals.
I think all he wants to do is win.
Right.
That's it.
Well,
period.
I told the kid Guillory, if you think this is the Dallas Mavericks, because he called 4-1, it ain't going to be no 4-1. Boston Celtics are for real. Boston Celtics right now, in my book, I've been watching basketball, I say roughly about 40 years, Jeff. Maybe a little more than that.
I don't remember a team having to beat so many good teams to get to the championship.
That's correct.
I mean, even Brooklyn that you really didn't care too much about. When you got KD and Kyrie, that's the problem there. You got to agree. You got to agree to that. There was one player away from making that a series, which Ben Simmons never showed, and the other guys never stepped up. So they ran through that series, but that wasn't easy. Every game was close, if you remember. Right. I mean, close.
And I will tell you this much, as much as you know I'm a Golden State fan, okay? I'm also from St. Louis. So you know I'm a Jason Tatum fan, too. And I can say it, Jason Tatum is Kobe's taught him his moves. You know, he made an agreement with Coach K. A lot of people didn't understand it. But, I mean, he's really playing this playoff series for Kobe. You know, he wants to be in that role. So don't be surprised, you know, if, like this last game here, if you remember, he was 3 for 17. That's something
right. But, Jeff, before you even go there, let me finish what I was saying. They cleared Brooklyn. They cleared the champions with the Greek Freak. Now, anybody can say, there wasn't no Middleton. I get that.
Right.
But Milwaukee proved they could win without Middleton. Now, if you ask me if they would have won that series with Chris Middleton, I'll probably have to tell you yes, because I think they would have closed him at home in Game 6 with Chris Middleton. But you know what? He wasn't there. Next man up. Boston handled their business, won on the road, came home, won again. So now they clear the champions. Now you play the #1 seed Miami Heat with buckets playing through the roof. Through the roof. They went and beat them in 7. This road right here reminds me of the New York Football Giants road when they had to go at Tampa, at Dallas, at Green Bay, and then beat the New England Patriots. That's how I see this run is right here. But they got to finish with Dub Nation. Dub Nation being the Patriots. Kind of get it? Now, your take real quick. Was you impressed by this run? I wasn't impressed by the Warriors' run, but you can't blame them. They knocked out whoever was in front of them. I get it. But don't talk shit if you're a Golden State fan, because everybody you played was missing a star. A main star. Denver Nuggets, Jamal Murray. Memphis Grizzlies, John Morant missed the last 3 games. That was huge. And last but not least, the Mavericks, their second best player, Tim Hardaway, was out. So my thing to you is, real quick, we got about 12 minutes. What do you think about both teams' run to get to the finals?
I mean, definitely Boston's had the tougher road. But don't underestimate the road that Golden State took. I mean, they had to take out an MVP in Jokic, okay, a future MVP in Morant, and another, maybe the best player in the league, you know what I'm saying, down there from Dallas. So, I mean, the problem is they haven't had to play a team that's as diverse as Boston. That's why I think there's an adjustment period. Boston's going to jump out here a little bit in this series, like I said. But I'm saying it's not like the Patriots and the Giants, because you only have to do it for 1 game. You got to do it for 4 games, okay? And the other thing
I'm talking about what they had to go through, though.
Correct.
You know, it was a tough thing. That's what I'm talking about.
Watch Golden State come back here, because they are the heart of a champion. They've been there before. Okay, it's going to go 6 or 7. Sit back.
Yeah, I'm not counting Dub Nation out. I'm not even mentioning that 1 zip lead. Let me tell you something. We got a long way to go, Jeff.
A long way. And
we got a long way to go. I mean, Golden State, I know you're thinking Boston might go up 2 zip. I'm thinking Golden State might blow them out by 20 in Game 2. And then what?
Well, the reason I like Boston here, I'm going to be honest, in Game 2, and I think it's going to be a road series, is that just like last year, and we had this conversation, there's usually 1 game between each finals game. Okay, so last year, you remember, Milwaukee goes to Phoenix. They had an off day. They played Game 2. Then they had 2 off days, Game 3, 2 off days, Game 4, 2 off days, Game 5, 2 off days, Game 6, and they're going to have 1 off day, Game 7, with the Olympics going on. And I told you know why they had those off days? They're trying to get all the extra time and the money to come in on Golden State. They think everybody's going to be betting Golden State. That's why I know for a fact Boston is going to win game 2.
Okay, I got you on that.
I'm telling you right now.
Let me rephrase something. I was talking on Sunday with Mark Guillory. I said it might be a 2-3-2 format. No, it's a 2-2-1-1-1. Let me just make sure I correct that. And I'm loving it like that, Jeff. I hated that 2-3-2. I know that they wanted to make it better for the flights. The people's going to the game. That 2-2-1-1-1 is the best by far.
The 2-3-2 is a big disadvantage for the favorite. Okay, it's a huge disadvantage. You lose home court in one of those first 2 games, and now you got to sit there and try to survive the next 3. Not really a fair scenario, is it?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go through. Let me go through a couple of phases right here. Number 1, who's got the best starting 5? Dub Nation or the Celtics in your book?
You know what? I think that right now I give a slight edge to Golden State based upon what I've seen head-to-head in quarters 1 and 3. But I'm going to tell you, it's not by a lot. Slight advantage, Golden State.
Okay. Who got the better bench?
Well, I think both teams have better good benches, but definitely Boston because they got guys that create their own shot. And that's right now the difference from what I saw in game 1.
I think Golden State's bench is deeper. And like you said, a lot of them are rusty. So I'm going to lean towards Boston only because of that. And I think the 5 is evenly matched when you break down the whole 5.
It's real tight, but the difference is Steph Curry. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Steph Curry wants to score. That's what makes.
But I like Tatum and Brown being the best. Even Brown right now over Clay, only because Clay's not 100.
Right, Clay's not the same Clay.
If Clay was 100, I'll probably have him a step over, Jaylen Brown.
Right.
But since he's not, I got Brown over him. Okay, this might be an obvious question, but it might not be. Head coach.
Well, I don't know if we know enough about the Celtics coach besides the 1 year, but I've been very impressed with his in-game adjustments. I mean, if you look at, they went to Miami. Miami hadn't lost a home game. They won, 3 games in the Eastern Conference down there. Golden State hadn't lost a home game. They went to Golden State. End of that. So, I mean, I look at right now, based on the right now, not what have you done for me in the past. The right now, Kerr's getting out coached.
Oh, okay. I didn't ask you if he was getting out coached. I said, who's the better coach to you?
I think until you win championships, you can't take it away, from Kerr. But like I said, the right now, I'm based on 1 year with this Celtics coach. Think about this. They were below 500 or 500 going back to halfway during the year. They were the best team best, so he made adjustments. So this year, the Celtics guy is out coach Kerr. So right now, he's the better coach.
Right. I'm going to say Kerr because of the numbers and what he's proven. But this kid Udoka is out of the Greg Popovich school.
Right.
And he's been with Pops for 9 years, Jeff.
Right.
Learning. Not there just watching the game. Literally writing notes after every game. Building himself. Knowing that this day here was coming. But I can't give him the title yet until he closes out this series.
And I'm not giving him a title. I'm just saying this year, he's been the better coach.
Okay. People will battle you with that because, Golden State had the better record, a lot of injuries.
Actually,
Kerr did a magnificent job with that. You know that. And not only that, he's got Allen Wiggins playing the best basketball he has ever played. And Jordan Poole has emerged as a star.
Well, both organizations
have got some of that credit. You have.
Well, I'm not taking any credit away from Steve Kerr. I love him. It's my team. But I'm just telling you, based on what I'm seeing, what adjustments he make it? You saw the first half of this game without Curry in there. They got outplayed, outscored by, 14 points?
But what can you do different, Jeff?
Well, what did he do different? He didn't do anything different in the second half. They came out and rolled quarter 3, thought, okay, we'll get as big a lead as we can get. and then we'll do the same thing. That's not making an adjustment. You see what I'm saying? He made zero adjustment. But that run's going on. How many timeouts did Kirk call? One, maybe two.
And not only that, I'm going to agree with you because I don't think I ever seen a game with the Golden State Warriors, but their whole squad got outscored 17-0, Jeff. I can't even remember the last time that happened.
They're
and
completely
this
out of
happens all
sync.
the time in the NBA, by the way.
Right, out of sync.
But they shooters are so good and they so effective offensively. I don't even think I remember them being on a 12-0 run one time against them. You know what I'm trying to say? So to go 17 in the finals, woo, that. You're right. I think I got to go to Kirk for that. I can't lie to you. I got to go to Kirk for that. Okay, so real quick, who wins the series, Jeff?
Well, before the season started, I picked Golden State to win the title. Now, based on the right here, right now, I give an edge to Boston based on who they've gone through, the confidence, how they're playing, all the things involved. But I'm going to stick by my play that somehow Golden State gets to 7, just because I'm not going to waver off who I picked early in the year.
My thing is Boston cannot let it go to 7. They got to close them in 6 games. I think that's what happens. But like I said, I'm going to say less. This is the kind of series I don't want to be showing off or overcooking my grits. No. I want to be more quiet on this series and let whatever happens, happens.
Now, what people out there need to understand, in finality, on discussing this Golden State team, it's not the one from a couple of years ago. We all know that. They've gotten older. They don't have Durant. But also keep this in mind. This is probably the second best team in our generation next to the Chicago Bulls, okay? Have been there the longest. To discount them in any sort of way, okay, is asking to cut your throat. Keep that in the back of your mind.
Copy. Real quick, Jeff, we got about 3 minutes left. Jeff Gerson's the GM on a new NBA franchise. One player in the NBA, any player, every player is available. Who do you first start your franchise with, Jeff Gerson?
Well, obviously there's a lot of players I like. But
I want one.
But if you're
I don't
starting
want
a new
two. I want one.
franchise, you're starting a new franchise, I think you have to take out anybody that's probably 25 and older because you want to be around for a while and build a team around them. So, with that being said, for me, it's Doncic. Down in Dallas. There's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? You got a guy that basically puts the whole team on his back. He hasn't had the same parts as everybody else has had.
Right.
He took him to a Western final. You know what I'm saying? He needs some help down there. So I think that would be the building piece. If I had to do I guess a close 1A, situation, I would probably then go with.
No, you got Doncic, right?
Right, but if I had
Let me
1A,
say mine, because then you're gonna hit mines up.
All right.
I know you're gonna hit mines up. I'm gonna start off. Look, you can't go wrong with Luka, but I gotta start with the Greek Freak. I gotta bring the big man in and solidify the big man first. That can do it all. So I'm running with the Greek Freak to start off as a GM in the NBA. Now we're gonna do this. We got a minute. Pick another one. I pick another one, and then we go on to the next one, which is Noah Parker coming in.
Okay. Well, I'd say you want me to pick another player or give a conclusion here? I didn't hear what you said there.
Huh?
You want me to pick another player? Or do you want me to,
another player. Hurry up. Make it quick.
I'd go with Ja Morant second.
There you go.
Ja Morant's really building his game. There probably is not a better point guard in the game. That's probably why you come and see this next NBA draft here in a few weeks, why Jaden Ivey is going to be in such demand for Purdue. It's the second coming of Ja Morant. He's going to grow up a little bit.
There you go. John Morant's not a bad choice. I'll say Luka this time.
All right.
I got Luka as my second pick. Sportsbook Jeff, thank you for coming on board. Stay around because if I have any problem with Noah, I'll snatch you right back up.
All right.
All right. Enjoy your Friday. If you don't get back on, great job as always, brother. and we're going to talk real soon.
All right, we'll talk to you.
Sportsbook Jeff, family. Okay, Noah Parker, where you at? Damn, Noah Parker didn't even wait. Don't go nowhere, guys. We got a lot of sports for you guys left.
I gotta go on this side.
What up, baby?
Yo, what up? You hear me?
Yes, sir. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
See you representing that New York Mets stuff, baby. No, New York Rangers. My bad. My bad. The Rangers. And now that you represented them, second period, 8 minutes left. 2-1 New York Rangers, baby. We going right to hockey, Noah. Tampa Bay Lightning 51-23 versus, of course, the New York Rangers 52-24. 7-game series. Rangers with the home court ice. Rangers up 1-0, won 6-2 the other day. Up 2-1. Your prediction of the series as it's already flowing.
The home court ice, huh? The home ice, yeah. They win this game. I think they win one in Tampa. They might close it out. Rangers in 5. If they don't win this game,
so it's fair to say the Rangers are going to the Stanley Cup, right?
if they win this game tonight, it's Rangers in 5. If they lose this game tonight, it goes 7 and it's a coin flip. I don't know. But having home ice has been huge. They've won 7 straight home games.
They've been gangsters in the home ice, baby.
At the Garden, you got the kid line showing up today with 2 goals. We're not even doing it with our best players, Zibanejad, Panarin. Already know Igor doing his thing. But to me, they're just overperforming. Everybody said they beat the Penguins because they had a third-string goalie. They won the last round because of the second-string, third-string goal. I get all that, but they've been performing like over their heads, and sometimes that happens. I expect, as a New York fan, for them to fuck it up because that's just the way. Pessimistically, I'd be thinking because of the Knicks. They done me so many times.
Get rid of that negative shit. We talk about that. You gotta get that out of our system.
I know, but I can't help it. It's in me. I ain't gonna front and be like, yeah, we got this.
If you was a Met fan, I understand what you're saying. But we talking Rangers right here. We ain't talking Mets. So
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. So I'll go Rangers in 5. Rangers in 5. Rangers in 5 if they win tonight.
You know the Garden is popping.
Oh, 100%.
When you got Bobby Schmurder in the game. Bobby Schmurder was in game 1. I don't know if you knew that. Bobby Schmurder was there rocking the Rangers shit, showing it off to Tampa Bay Lightning fans, and they were going like this to Schmurder. Schmurder had it all in their face. So that means the Garden is rocking right now. When you got hip-hop guys going to watch the games. Okay, we go to the Western Conference. Edmonton Oilers 49-27 versus Colorado 56-19. 7-game series. Avalanche with the home ice advantage. Up 2-0. Winning 8-6 in game 1 and 4-0 yesterday. Your take on the rest of the series here, Noah Parker.
I really thought the Oilers were going to show out last series. They got enough offensive weapons in Draisaitl. And, you got obviously the best player on the ice in Connor McDavid. And you got Evander Kane. You got a lot of guys that can score goals on that team. They got shut out. They really took it to them. After, scoring 6 goals, they made in game 1, they made great adjustments to shut them down in game 2 at home. Now we go back to Canada. And, it's kind of unfortunate because a Canadian team has not won the Stanley Cup in over 3 decades.
Facts.
I mean, so it's sad. You already got to think that Edmonton's not going to make the Stanley Cup. They're going to be out. It's going to be a team in, North America, but it's going to be United States again.
You're going to count the Oilers out knowing how good they had at home.
Just because of the Canadian factor, it's like they curse. I don't know what it is.
But win that 2 tightest motherfucker up and then just find a way how to win one in Colorado. It's that simple for those guys.
I think they win game 3, Edmonton, but Avalanche, they stout. I mean, they could have won it all last year. They were good enough. They talented, they're fast. It's hard to stop them, especially with the forecheck. If they're on offense, doing what they do, tough team to beat. So I'm going to go Avalanche in 5.
The great Patrick Roy, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, real quick, Noah. So you basically telling us it's the New York Rangers and the Avalanche in the Stanley Cup. Who comes out victorious, Noah Parker?
I mean, I know what my heart thinks it's going to be, but I can't say I mean, that's just too easy to go with that. Picking them to win it all. They would be an underdog. I'd put it that way. Avalanche would be a favorite, maybe like a 160, 170 favorite. They're the better team on paper. But ice-wise, it's hard to say who would be. I mean, it's hockey. It's hard to really. You can handicap hockey all you want. At the end of the day, that puck just bounces all over the place. And, stuff's going to happen.
No, give me the fucking team. Cut the bullshit.
Rangers is 7.
That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear all that extra shit. Who's going to be at the club?
We're going to be holding the trophy.
I want to know who you taking home and who you making love to. I don't care who's at the club, Noah Parker.
My money will be on them.
We got it right there. Noah Parker being biased like his New York Rangers. I can't blame him for that. They've been riding. And now, do they get the home court, the home ice?
Home ice.
Say it right. Before you get the home ice if this Stanley Cup happens.
I don't think so. I think Colorado will have home ice.
That might be the breaker right there for them.
Yeah, that's big. But I mean, at the end of the day, win a game on the road, it's just as hard to win them at home. Remember, there's not.
Yeah, but I know Avalanche is taking one at the Garden.
I'd say hockey is the one sport though where home field or home ice advantage is not as prevalent or as big as in the NFL or in baseball or in basketball or in the NBA.
Well, it's hard to tell the Rangers that.
Yeah, of course. I get
every game at home and basically lost every game in last series until Game 7, correct?
Until Game 7, yeah. They took it to Carolina, just like the Mavericks took it to Phoenix in that Game 7 in Phoenix in games. And it's just going to happen. Sometimes it's like that. You have an off day. When it happens in a Game 7 on your home floor, either way, home ice, home court, to lose like that, it's embarrassing. And the Rangers just took it to them that day, so it was just their day.
They started out 4-0, and the rest was history. Okay, Noah Parker, we got it there. The New York Rangers to win the Stanley Cup in 2022. I got you, brother. Okay, now we're going to drift over to the NFL. Everybody tuning in, get a pen and paper. Me and Noah are going to give you guys future bets, win-losses, over-unders. So I'm going to name Noah a team, and he's going to say if it's going to go over or under that number. So, guys, capitalize, because we normally pretty good in this. And let me tell you, I ain't even do no homework on this, Noah. I ain't look at no schedules. So right now, I'm freestyling. I don't know about you, but I'm freestyling. We're going to start off real quick with the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray and company. The number's 9. The under's 120, the even money for the over.
I mean, right now, I got to go under that. That division is tough. I don't know if Kyler Murray is personally invested into the team as much as he was the last few years, still fighting over a contract. You got DeAndre Hopkins suspended. I don't know how many games, but I know he got in trouble with something with drugs or something he's putting in his body. So that could be some time he misses. I mean, that's a lot of turmoil, locker room stuff that can mess your team up, and you can start off 3-4, 2-4, and you're behind the 8 ball to catch the 9.
I'm going to say a push. I think they get to 9. But, of course, Kyler Murray, he's got to get invested. Well, if Kyler Murray's invested, take the over.
All right.
He's got to be invested, though. If he's not, like you said, he's worrying about that money like he did last year where he stuck up the joint late. Not happening. But if he go there and brand new mindset, lit it up like he did early, I think they got enough pieces. They did pretty well in the draft. I think they could go 10-7. That's my prediction. Next team, Atlanta Falcons, 5.5. Let's try to run through it, but we don't have all the time in the world.
That's a low number, but it's low for a reason. That schedule's probably tough. They're just not a good team. I mean, obviously Ryan's out of there now. Starting all over, you rebuild. Give me the under. I'll say they win 4 games this year, 4-13.
Yeah, I got the under on that. They got 2 real good receivers, but the question is, who's going to get them the ball?
Yeah, defensive-wise, they're not good either.
Right. Baltimore Ravens, 9.5.
Man, they went under last year big time. I think Lamar has a bounce back here, and they get that 9.5 as well. I think last year's total was 11, and they weren't even close to 11. So that's a pretty big adjustment to go to 9.5. Tough division, but at least the Steelers are starting over. You know, that should be a couple wins. I'll go over 9.5. I say they go 10-7.
Okay. He's got to get invested. He wants that money. I think they figure it out. John Harbaugh will figure it out. The GM will figure it out, and they'll sign him, make him happy. And yes, they'll get at least 10 wins. I like the over. Buffalo Bills. Your Buffalo Bills, 11.5, Noah Parker.
I mean, it's over, dog. That's too easy. That
I think they
division,
get 12 wins. I think they go
division's
12
too
and 5.
easy. 13-4. The division sucks. The schedule's pretty easy again. If that offense is running like they're supposed to run, I mean, we should have been in the Super Bowl last year. I mean, 13 seconds away. They're hungry. They want to make a mockery of Bill Belichick. They want to shut Tua down. They're going to destroy the Jets. That's 6 wins right there already.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Carolina Panthers 6.
I mean, I couldn't even tell you their quarterback right now. So
Yeah, I'm going under.
I don't even know who their quarterback is. Give me 100.
Yeah, I'm going under. I mean, they were trying to get Baker Mayfield and
fake money.
Yeah. We'll leave it like that. Cincinnati Bengals 9.5, Noah.
9.5. That's
Tough
I mean,
number,
was
right?
last year a fluke or not? I mean, when the team that
division.
loses the Super Bowl usually doesn't even make the playoffs the next year. That's the problem. So I mean, it's like a lot of times the team that wins the Super Bowl just they disappear into oblivion, like the Falcons did against the Patriots. Happens all the time. That team just disappeared. I'll go under 9.5, and I think the books know that too, which is why they made the number that low.
Right.
I know you like the over. I know you like the over.
I like their core receivers.
I know you like the over.
Pretty good. I'm gonna go over. I'll take 10 wins. 10
I know you do.
10-7 ain't really much if you think about it. And as long as Burrow stays healthy,
I know.
he definitely get 10 wins. The problem is he might not be healthy.
Yeah, the books know that too, though.
Game 4, that thing goes right under.
That book knows that though too, and you know that for sure too. 9.5, that number is begging people to get the over, begging.
Wow, I scratched this number off. Do you got the Browns total? Because I think it's 9.5, but it can't be that high. Right?
I don't. That sounds kind of high to me, but it all depends on if Deshaun Watson is going to start and play the amount of games that he's supposed to play. Because I don't know what he's going to get from the league suspension-wise. Could be a few games. If they can start off 3-3, 9.5 is too high to me. If it's 8.5, I go over. 9.5, I can't go over that.
Yeah, I'm going under. Fake money coming. He could win a couple games, but that's about it. Okay, my Dallas Cowboys, Noah Parker, 10.5.
Hey, they showed out last year. Can they do it again? Is it a contract year? I don't even know if I can go under or over that number 10.5. I just see a big disappointment coming this year. I see them going 8-9 or something that the Cowboys would do. Give me the under 10.5.
Yeah, I'm going under. I think you don't. I think if they made them 8.5, they could get 10, 11 wins. But the fact that they set the bar too high, I know Dak Prescott. He doesn't live up to anything. So that'll be under. Denver Broncos at 10, Noah Parker, with the emergence of their defense and Russell Wilson being there. Oh, I like that. You with me then. So if they go over 10, would it fair to say they make the playoffs?
Of course. I think they win a playoff game too.
Oh, wow.
I'm going 11 wins. 11 wins and one playoff
people
win.
Disagree with me with that. You got the Detroit Lions at 6, Noah Parker.
I am always going under with the Lions until they show me something in the next 10 years. Give me the under. They're a sad franchise that just can't get out the gutter. Give me the under. I don't care what the number was, 5.5. I'd still go under.
I'll say they win about 6, but if I had a gun in my head, I'll take the under. Green Bay Packers 11.
I don't know if he's going to have enough weapons to win 12 games. I think it lands right on 11. I mean, it's a tough one. It would either be over or nothing for me because I hate going against A-Rod. The guy wins. You saw him win the golf the other day. It'd be over or nothing, but I think they barely get to 11.
Yeah, they picked up some receivers. They picked up a veteran, and they picked up some rookies. So they're not going to definitely be, you lost Devontae Adams. You're not getting that back. But if you get multiple guys, they could probably definitely add up to Adams' numbers. You know that, and I know that. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to say over just because it's A-Rod and leave it over 11. 12-5. Texas 4.5. Let's try the Steamboat. We got 4 minutes.
4.5. Give me the under.
Okay.
They were lucky to
Colts
win as many games as
9.5.
they won. Colts 9.5. I'm going over. I'll go 9.5
I'm going over too. Jaguars 6.5.
I'll go over Jaguars. I think he has a bounce back year. The quarterback wakes up this year, figures it out. Sunshine gets it done. Give me the over.
Yeah, I said they get
New
6
coach.
wins. I like the under.
New
Chiefs
coach.
10.5.
Under.
Okay,
They got rid of Cheetah. Too much Cheetah. He's gone. All right, Raiders. I'm going over. Going over with Devontae Adams. I know all the hype. Everybody in Vegas, they got there last year. They're going to get there again this year.
They get 9 wins at least. I see 10 wins.
9 and 8.
Chargers 10.
I'm going under Chargers. I just don't. They got all the weapons in the world on paper to look like world beaters, Super Bowl.
I know.
They can make, and then they can't do nothing every year. Under.
I like it. I like it at that number, but you know what? I'm going to say over only because I think Herb is really going to show out this year, but that's just my opinion. Rams 10.5. I'm going to answer that for you. I'm going under right away.
Nope. I'll pass. I can't do it. I can't go over that 10.5. It'd be under or nothing for me.
Okay, Miami 8.5. 2 attack.
Ooh, with all the hype and all the receivers. This is the what they call them, the speed demons. They got all the speed in the world. Give me the under for Tua and the underperformers.
I'm going to go over only because I think they have a bounce back year. So they can win 9, 10 games. Vikings 9. I like the under off the rip.
It's a good number. That's perfect. It would be under or nothing for me, though.
Okay, Patriots 8.5. We got 2 minutes.
Under Patriots.
Saints 7.5.
Over. Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
shows out.
I think he shows out.
Giants
wins. 7. I'm going under Giants.
I don't know what direction they're going with their quarterback, so I have to go under until I figure out what they do.
You got D. Jones back there. I like him under.
Yeah.
Jets 5.5.
They surprised a few people last year. I'll say they go over 5. I say they get 6 exactly. It's a tough number though.
Only because they play hard.
They do.
If the quarterback can do anything, they'll get 6 wins.
They're like the Mets. They keep trying. They trying to be relevant in New York.
They play hard. They won a couple big games last year.
Yeah.
Eagles
exactly.
9.
Under with Jalen Hurts.
Steelers 7.5.
Under. That's tough.
I'm going to say that Tomlin continues his winning streak every year. I'm going over.
I don't know who that quarterback's got. I can't see them winning 8 games.
Well, they got Minshew and they got Pickens. They got to figure it out. 49ers 10.
Who?
49ers 10.
Did they get Deebo Samuel back? Go over. If they don't, go under.
Yeah, I agree. Seahawks 6. I'm going under.
Going under 6. He's done it. Carroll's done after this year.
11.5. I'm going under.
I'm not betting against Tom Brady, so I'm going over.
11-6. Titans 9.5.
Too high for me. Under. Tannehill's done after this year.
I'll say about 9-8, maybe 10-8, but I go 9-8. 10-7, I meant, but I go 9-8. Last but not least, the Commanders 7.5.
I'll say under. Under the Commanders, Washington. I don't. 7. That number should be 6.5. I'll go under 7.5.
Okay, real quick, Noah Parker. Who wins the NBA Finals?
Oh, I've been said it. Boston in 5. They're gonna win it on Golden State's floor. They ain't even gonna have to take it back to Boston Game 6.
Oh, so you running with me on that? I didn't know you was running with your older brother.
I didn't know you had him. I put that on everything.
You ain't been tuning in. You ain't see me leaking that green. I've been leaking that green. That thing been leaking, baby.
Hey, Boston in 5.
Yeah, last 2 series I've been leaking green. Though I had Brooklyn only because I had that future. I had to ride with it. I know in my mind Boston was too deep for them. But you know how it is. When you got something, you got to ride with it.
Defense wins championships. Just remember that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I try to tell people. But a guy the other day hit me up in the second quarter and said, what defense? When he seen G-State dropping all those bombs and shit. Or third quarter, let me say it right. He goes, what defense you talking about? And I didn't say nothing. You know why? It ended up working. They shut him down the fourth quarter with a 40-16 demolished
Clamp.
in the fourth quarter.
Clamped them down, handcuffs.
120-108. Noah Parker, thank you again. Good luck on your game here, New York Rangers. We'll get back soon, brother. Noah
Let's
Parker
go.
in the building. Let's go, Rangers. All right, baby. Noah Parker. All right, guys. Giveaway time. A lot of you people, this is your favorite moment. I wish it was the sports talk, but I understand. People want to win, you know, they want to win some gifts and stuff like that. Best man win. Like I said, Raul got the lead with 8 wins. He's demolishing the second round, but it's never too late because y'all seen what Mitch just did in round 1. Came all the way back and beat his ass. Real talk. Let's go. Give me a minute, guys. Let me set it up where everybody can see it. By the way, I want y'all to see that every number. Yeah, because Raul's been winning so much. I just want to show y'all that everything is just as clean as it can be. This guy's just on fire. I haven't seen this kind of hotness in a long time. And trust me, I'm not greasing them up. Guys on fire. 1 through 20, round 2, best person wins. Boy, it's been as hot as fish grease. I took that from my man, Sportsbook Jeff, by the way. Okay, 1 through 20. Here we go. You see everything, 20 numbers in the can. Let's get it going, baby. Good luck to everybody, man. Here we go. Here we go. Got a winner, baby. We got a winner. Now listen. 2 balls came out. I'm going to hug them up. No play. Not doing the 2-ball thing. I don't want to hear that I took the top ball instead of the bottom ball. I don't want to hear none of that because I don't have instant replay. You can just rewind it. So we're going to do it all over. 1 ball come out. That's it. That's the winner. 1 ball. Charles Smith in the building. Not the New York Smith, New York Knicks Charles Smith. The regular Charles Smith. Here we go. Okay, 1 ball. You see it. We got a winner. Here we go. Number 9. Number 9. Gotta be the Philly kid, baby. The Philly kid got this. Douglas Bender, the Philly kid, number 9, baby. Hold on, let me make sure the music right. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, we good. Okay, there you go, number 9. The Philly kid. Haven't said that in a while. You know, the Philly kid needed some luck. You know, the Sixers got bumped. Baseball team looking like smack. You know what I mean? At least he won. You know, I give him a hat, make him happy for the week. Because right now, Philadelphia is dismal right now. Especially when everybody thought they was going to win the NBA championship. Round 2, 21 through 40. Round 2. Salute to the Philly kid, baby. '21 through whoever's watching that wants to play, just inbox me. I'll explain to you how the rules are, how it works. It's $5 a slot. I mean, you can't even buy a hamburger these days for $5. I'm being honest with you. I went to Wendy's the other day. They charged me like $5.18 for a regular burger. Real talk. All right, here we go. Round 2, 21 through 40. Let's get it. Zip Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got a winner, baby. I know you see it. I know you see it because I see it. Let me move this down a little bit. Look, look. See it, right? I got to do it like this because I want y'all to know, man, I don't play around with this shit. Number 29. 29. My boy, my brother, first win ever, places week 1 of round 1. First win ever. So I'm going to make this special for him. My boy Scotty Jones, baby. Woo, that's my boy. I tried to give him a shirt. I said, Scotty, you can't win. Let me give you a shirt. Nope, nope, nope. You ain't giving me nothing, Al. You ain't giving me nothing. Scotty Jones finally won. Let me finish up with the summary and we out of here. Woo! First time winner. Damn. Got played every week. The only problem with Scotty is that he does only play one number. So his percentage of winning is really difficult. It's less than 5% when you figure 40 numbers, or maybe about 5%. He don't do 2, 3, 4 like a lot of us. He just does one number. But God bless to Scotty Jones. I'm so happy for him. Congratulations, man. And another great show today. Let me throw out there the dog catcher. Good luck to you in your situation. He'll be back next week. He got caught up in something, nothing family or nothing, but something that he had to take care of. We'll get you back next week. Great job, Sportsbook Jeff. Great job, Noah Park on the ice. Noah Park is taking care of that ice for us. Thank God for that because I couldn't take care of the ice like he does. He really watches the ice, you know what I mean? And we need that. A lot of people have been telling me, Al, what's up with the hockey? What's going on with the hockey? And we're finally getting the hockey out there, which is lovely. Let me put this on and we're going to close it out, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Al Your Sports Show. Sweating bullets. I'm jumping out this shit and I'm going right in the shower. Then I'm going to go get me In-N-Out burgers for me and wifey. That's been the every Friday joint, real talk. She don't bother me. She don't do anything. As long as I get her In-N-Out burgers, she do whatever I ask her to. Al York Sports, open sessions and giveaways, TGI Friday. Love you motherfuckers. We got new winners, so I'm very happy. No disrespect to Raul. God bless you and your good luck, dog. But it's good to share the wealth once in a while. If I had to give you another shirt, dog, I probably would have had to not get you in next week. Probably. But being that we got new winners, God bless. God bless your weekend. No drinking and driving. Al York Sports. Love y'all niggas, man. Love.